It was September 2013. I had just taken a public office position in the federal executive. I longed for new friendships in that new environment. The permanent job gave me stability and the hope of returning to my artistic activities. It had been 3 years since I had stopped writing. This period of hibernation was necessary for my professional advancement. In that time away from art, I became a competent professional. Despite that, I still felt unhappy. I felt the tree of power calling me for a great mission. Under the tree of life, I perceived a power leading me to my destiny, even without understanding God's designs. I was partially fulfilled. In my imaginative mind, I saw myself traveling the world on adventures. In my private world, I was an absolute success. That comforted me in the face of the cruel reality I was facing. In the family sphere, I experienced conflicts for not being able to assume my true identity. I was forced to play a role to please my family. That destroyed my psychological state. In the professional and social sphere, I always expected the best, but I faced great relationship difficulties everywhere. These difficulties generated negative energies that pushed everyone away from me. I couldn't explain what was happening, only that my attempts failed. This made me believe that the world was a complicated place to live. But I recognized that there were better experiences than mine. Some people find love, friendship, success, and family understanding. Life needs to be analyzed broadly. I believed that life is always beautiful. Our journey gathers important moments for our growth. It is necessary to be happy with the little we have. It is necessary to be happy in one's profession and to value any worthy work. Loving God, loving oneself, and loving others is essential. My routine was work, studies, literature, family, and internet searches. That suffocated me, but it kept my hopes alive. The search for love inspired me to have faith in myself. Even with rejections, I didn't feel destroyed. I saw myself as a strong and determined man. I would never give up on my dreams. I was ready to go out and meet a guy at the Recanto Fellas bar. We had been talking for a while and he seemed kind and interested. I liked these encounters, but I only felt safe with enough information. Nowadays, trust should only be given to God. Leaving home, I felt happy and anxious. I arrived at the bus stop and looked at myself in the reflection of my cell phone. I felt spiritual energies strengthening me deeply. I got on the crowded bus and stood, remembering my humble origins. I managed to sit next to Natalia, a teacher from our cupboard, and we talked. After the conversation, we got off and I continued walking through our cupboard, reflecting. I arrived at the bar and found Alejandro Smith, my virtual counselor. The divine touches Alejandro's head, releases his mental energy, and begins the vision of the story. Subscribe, share, like, and follow the channel.